What does it mean for a vehicle to be cool? Well, it's not an exact science, as you might imagine, and everybody's opinion is different. The vehicles might have an ageless quality to them that puts them down as instant classics, but there's something more to them that helps they're cool, cause it can be down to looks, achievements, the technology on board, or even the performance. Whatever it is, you're about to be wowed today. Dreaming of acquiring a vehicle that can move on land and also water? Check out our number 8. Number 9 is what you can't afford to miss. An EV not coming from Tesla, but from, well, find out yourself. Without further ado, let's find out the 10 coolest vehicles that will blow your mind. Number 10. Spark Cycleworks Bandit. The Bandit is a true electric moped, tastefully designed and assembled by a small and passionate team. It is a custom-designed hub motor that peaks at 2400 watts with an impressive 95 newtons per meter of torque, paired with one of the largest batteries ever tested with a capacity of almost 1200 watts an hour. The Bandit's dual battery and even dual motor upgrade options, massive 60-tooth chainring allows pedaling speeds up to 45 miles an hour. It is fully accessorized with steel fenders as well as motorcycle-grade lights, mirrors, a horn, and turn signals. Its extra-long banana seat is comfortable and has space for carrying some cargo for a friend using the passenger foot pegs. It also features a BMX-style handlebar for comfortable upright seat positions, even for large and tall riders. The rear lights and turn signal are easy to see in bright daylight. Steel fenders are resilient but too small to provide full coverage, unfortunately. Number 9. Electric Rolls-Royce Phantom V. For 60 years, a Rolls-Royce Phantom has carried the most influential people globally, often on the most momentous occasions in history. This extraordinary legacy has been given new life through the introduction of the fully electric Rolls-Royce Phantom V. Now is the time to drive and be driven in an extremely usable, sustainable, and reliable evocation of the best car in the world. The car is stripped down to the base metal, then 3D scanned, weighed, and completely restored before the messy oil drivetrain, initially designed for silent running, is ripped out of the Phantom. The drivetrain has also been replaced with an impressive 120 kilowatts an hour battery pack, which the manufacturer says can power the vehicle for over a range of 300 miles. The new Phantom V includes infotainment, Wi-Fi, an air conditioner, and a heating system, along with sensitively integrated charging ports. Additionally, the brakes, suspension, electronics, and steering wheel are entirely tested. The paint scheme also has 2 tones, and the all-electric Phantom includes the original 1961 woodwork, restored and treated with rose gold inlays, a bar service, and a couple of screens behind the privacy divider. Indeed, the most beautiful cars in the world need to be preserved. The vehicle will be highly personalized for every customer, down to the very last stitch. We are in for a great post-COVID-19 era, and this is what we signed up for. The car is built in an 8-seat configuration with a front bench for 3 occupants, a rear bench for an additional 3, and 2 occasional seats. The interior echoes the exterior theme. The argent gray leather is sustainably sourced. The traditional seat piping is replaced with a more contemporary pinstripe detail in whisper and argent gray, while the pink exterior feature line pops up in unexpected places, such as inside the grab handles. Number 8. Lazarus Amphibie. The freedom of a vehicle that works on land and in the water is undeniably cool. The Amphibie features a 400cc single-cylinder water-cooled engine that makes 19 horsepower for road duty and 6 horsepower from the propeller when in the water. This gives the vehicle a top speed on land of 56 miles an hour and the ability to reach 7 knots in the waves. The low power qualifies the vehicle as a quadricycle and categorizes it as a dinghy, meaning a boat license isn't necessary. Driving this little vehicle appears incredibly easy. There's an automatic transmission and 4-wheel drive for getting around on land, a twist of a dial switches to the aquatic mode, or a setting for off-road motoring. The aluminum body keeps the vehicle weight low at just 970 pounds and inhibits the craft from rusting. and there's enough room for 2 people inside. Number 7. Athos Fat Bike Pedal Quad. The Athos combines the stability and handling of a quad with flexibility of a bicycle. The vehicle is made up of 56 custom fabricated parts, mostly the suspension, and 60 off-the-shelf components, including a Shimano Alpine 8-speed drivetrain and parts from the automotive industry that make up the steering. The suspension uses 2-inch travel shocks, but overall articulation at the wheel totals 8 inches. The vehicle is built for sand and snow riding, and makes use of a more mountain bike stance. The frame is made of aluminum and weighs in at 11 pounds. Athos appears most fitted to ply dirt tracks and jump parks. It comes in 3 configurations, including a cross-country model. All 3 versions have 4-wheel independent suspension with up to 10 inches of travel and front and rear disc brakes. Number 6. Mimo C1. It is dubbed the world's first 2-in-1 cargo e-scooter. The Mimo C1 is smaller than a bike, which allows it to travel super fast in congested cities. When indoors, users can just switch it to the trolley mode and push it around. Handling is also enhanced thanks to its smaller turning radius and lower center of gravity. A single Mimo battery pack can last between 18 to 25 kilometers. For extra juicing, just bring extra batteries. If you've ever moved an electric scooter, you will know the freedom that comes with zipping in a standing position, feeling the wind in your hair. With battery advancements and more accessible pricing, e-scooters have never been a more popular method of getting around urban areas. For a briefcase, for transporting food, for large cargo, meet your needs with any of the modules available. The vehicle's rack design is available open source, so you can customize it to fit your needs. When it's time to enter a building or maneuver a tighter space, the rider's platform folds up, transforming the scooter into an electric hand truck. Number 5. Electrom Light Electric Vehicle. The vehicle is a unique e-bike that is designed for convenience, exercise, weather protection, cargo, and passengers. The e-bike has been designed from the ground up to offer as many of the conveniences of an automobile as possible, while still legally remaining a bicycle. It can carry 100 liters of cargo or a small passenger. The Electrum also offers some weather protection for the rider, as well as all of the lights and turn signals you would expect to find on a motorcycle. At the heart of the Electrum is the generator and chain drive, which allows the rider to pedal at a constant speed without having to shift any complicated bicycle gears. The Electrum is an emissions-free vehicle packed with features that will allow you to get where you are going faster and cheaper while providing as much or as little exercise as you desire. At just 24 inches wide, the Electrum can easily slip past stalled traffic like a bicycle, and when you arrive at your destination, you can park it anywhere you can park a bicycle. The Electrum is designed to last with an aluminum frame and custom molded fiberglass and carbon fiber body parts. It has very few moving parts, and uses mostly off-the-shelf bicycle components available at any bike shop. Number 4. Polaris Slingshot. The single rear-wheel vehicle is belt-driven, like a motorcycle, but the tandem seating position, steering wheel, and pedals mean it's piloted like a car. Whether or not you need a motorcycle endorsement to drive depends on your state, but regardless of local laws, Polaris suggests a full-face helmet be worn at all times for your safety. The vehicle has no real trunk space, but there are weather-resistant storage bins behind each seat that are large enough to swallow a helmet, and there's a glove box. Power for the Slingshot R comes from a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that spins out 203 horsepower at 8250 RPM with 144 pound-feet of torque at 6,500. The Slingshot has 2 drive modes, Comfort and Slingshot, that can be selected through buttons on the steering wheel or through centrally mounted 7-inch ride command display. Number 3. Extend Board. The Extend is a lightweight, thin, and easy ride. However, what really sets it apart is the groundbreaking AI technology inside. The Extend board learns about you over time. It understands the way you ride and produces settings to adapt to you. The more you use it, the more it learns. The vehicle improves its efficiency and performance with each and every ride, such as learning your regular routes. In fact, it can even offer alternative routes if traffic is a bit sticky. The top of the Extend board is filled with built-in pressure sensors. The board uses your steps to know if and when you stand on it. Of course, the metrics are also important. The Extend board can take you 2.5 miles on a single charge and reach a speed of 25 miles an hour. Taking just an hour to charge, the board weighs in at only 6.6 pounds. Number 2. Sea Breacher. The Sea Breacher is jet-powered like a jet ski and is piloted using hand sticks and pedals. Just like a plane, the pilot controls the pitch, yaw, and roll of the craft. The pedals orientate the jet nozzle, and the hand sticks move the Sea Breacher's wings. Using the hand sticks controls the wings, holding them in as you dive under the water. Thanks to the Sea Breacher's snorkel, they can stay underwater for up to a minute at a time, and travel at speeds of up to 40 miles an hour. On the surface, you can skim along at around 60. The Sea Breachers have fully enclosed cockpits with a glass cover made out of F-16 jet fighter grade glass. There are 2-seater tandems, so you sit behind the pilot. It's pretty snug in there, so you'll need to be less than 110 kilograms and under 198 centimeters to be able to ride in one. It can get quite warm in there too, so loose, comfortable clothing and layering is recommended. Number 1. Rhino Bike. It takes a special kind of magic to make an electric one-wheeled motorcycle not terrifying to ride, and Rhino has pulled it off. The Microcycle, which it has a single 25-inch motorcycle tire and reaches speeds of up to 10 miles an hour, relies on the same balance technology as other electronically stabilized products like remote-controlled helicopters, jet planes, and spaceships. The technology uses the combination of an accelerometer sensor that knows where the center of the Earth is, a gyroscope sensor that is highly reactive to sensing tilt angles, and a set of motors to drive the wheel back and forth under the center of gravity. Rhino allows its riders to sit comfortably and naturally upright. The Rhino rider sits more upright than the rider of a typical street-oriented sports bike, allowing them to move quickly and easily, pull back and slow the bike down. But no matter how fast you are driving, you'll be as comfortable on the Rhino as you are on your own 2 feet. So there they are, the 10 coolest vehicles. Thank you so much for staying till the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and also smash that subscribe button to be part of the unique family. Also, make sure to ring that little bell up by the subscribe button to be among the first to receive notifications whenever a new video is posted.